people just live long enough by the time they get alopecia. It usually happens around like 40. Anybody who plays with inverted X and Y,
stop right there because that's me.
I can't do it.
You know, that's fine. Other people's brains work differently, and you don't actually have to judge us for it. You don't.
They're Europeans. Those darn Frenchmen keep snapping off their bases. Their feet are so small. Popping off their bases?
Because their hats are so tall.
What are you doing to them? I actually really haven't had them come off the bases. The plastic ones, their arms and hands like to pop off a lot, but that's about it. Does this game have a workshop? I don't think it does. By golly, I don't think it does, Chris. I don't think this game has a workshop. So how does it have mods? It don't make sense. Well, I'm excited, Mr. Chris. Eventually, I'm gonna have to touch your booty. And generally speaking, there ain't a whole lot you can do about it. Except, we can meet at Austerlitz and figure it out there, I guess. Using the plastic glue, so I thought they would fuse. I am enraged. Well, they're not plastic, though. They're made out of resin. That's your problem. Hi, Cord. I hope you get...
Spray.
What?
The spray.
Oh. Well, that doesn't work with plastic glue. Yeah, you're gonna have to use super glue for these, bud. These are man's models. Yeah, 100%. It's because it's not a plastic. The non-plastic, because there's a plastic kit and all the rest of them are made out of a specific kind of like resin. I forget what it's actually called. You didn't ask, jerk. Yeah, I said it. Also, you know what, Chris? You're the one that showed. Well, and Cord. Hi, Cord. But Cord can't come to our event because he's too far away. I got a box of stuff from Firelock today with all the prize support they're going to give us for the event. And they done give us a heck of a lot of terrain. They also gave us this blister full of commander models. You know what? I'll let people kind of catch up. This game does not require Twitch interaction, but your guys' names might appear in it. So, Chris, you might be a murderer. And you know what? In this city, I can't necessarily blame you. You know what I'm saying, hombre? Hombre is Spanish for friend. I figured I'd tell you, so you don't accuse me of being culturally insensitive. So yeah, they sent this this blister full of what appears to be mostly commander models. There's some Reformandos and stuff. Like that's the Spanish one. They got the Native American ones. I think this is the leader from the North American one. I don't know if this is the English or the or the French one, but he's got a rep here, so it's probably French. They use little weapons like that, and it comes with a lot of the special characters. This is the Sharp-Eyed Lookout. This is the French commander. They got the Jesuit priest, or could also be the spiritual advisor. But I already got the. Well, yeah. Well, you can get one of these guys, like a Reframundo. These guys are the fighting characters you can use to upgrade your squads and stuff. Like this is the English commander that you can only get on the website. This one I might steal this one, but they also sent this, which is a Port Royal objective, which I'm going to use this for the narrative stuff. So I'm going to paint this, and I'll probably use it as an objective on the table. But the rest of the stuff, all up for grabs. They also gave a bunch of the terrain kits from Port Royal, which is their like papercraft buildings. Here's a military officer. The Padre is cool. This is the surgeon. I don't actually own this one. Maybe Kara can win this stuff. North American tribe native leader. And they're all part of they're all that resin that we were just literally talking about, and they look great. There's the English commander. Technically speaking, I guess you could use any of these commanders as fighting characters for some of them, like the military officer or the Reframundo, I think is how you say it. Here's the Dutch one, where he's giving you the finger. He's not really giving you the finger. Kind of looks like it. But yeah, they look really, really good. Some of these are really great sculpts. So it was super nice of them to send it. They paid for shipping too. They paid for the whole thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy these. I know I did. Are the buttons accurate? Well, in the 1700s, they really didn't have much in the way of uniforms when we came to boats, so... In that case, yeah, I suppose it did. Because they didn't really have uniforms, though. But here's the thing, Chris. When we start playing Blood and Bayonets, they do have uniforms, and you had better have the right amount of buttons. Or I'm gonna yell at you. And I'm not taking that back either. I will yell at you, Chris. And you're gonna be like, please, Dylan, don't yell at me so much. And I'm gonna say, no. You had your chance.
You ruined it with the buttons.
You ruined it. You could have played with the right amount of buttons, but you didn't. But you didn't. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? But those are all up for grabs, Mr. Chris. As well as some game store or store credit and stuff like that. It's gonna be great. You know, for our first city, you probably just, you know. Okay, so we got a couple people here now. So what are we going to play? So this is called Shadows of Doubt. It is a... roguelike's not the right word. It's like a... immersion game? I don't know how to describe it. It's excited. My boy wants to play now, painting skin. He wants to play pirates? Yo, that's sick. He would probably really enjoy it, especially if you play with, like, simple rules. He'd probably love just, like, moving the boat around. Yo, that'd be amazing.
I love it.
If you bring him to the event, I'll give him like a live musket. I'll let him shoot it into the roof. So yeah, the way this game works is you play a detective.
You play a detective.
I play a detective, and you have to wander around this Blade Runner style city and solve crime.
Do you know what crime is, ladies and gentlemen?
How do we help you?
You don't.
We just watch?
You just watch and mock me. Every once in a while, some of the... Well, you can help me figure out the crime, actually. That is something you can do.
That's not as fun as mocking.
Well, you know what? Not everybody wants to play the game I love. Make sure that looks good. Anyway, so yeah, you're only here for the mockery. Well, yeah, you're gonna get plenty of time to do that, I assure you. Man, look at that. There were people here and they immediately left as soon as I said that. Anyway, so player's name. My name's Calbert Holmes, Kara.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you pick that, or is that what you were assigned?
That is my that's my government name. And I am white as the snow.
Hmm.
So yeah, the way it works is you wander around town, you look for work, and eventually there will be like murders and stuff that happen. And when that happens, you have to try and figure out who did it. Sometimes there's kidnappings, and if you don't catch the murderers, sometimes they'll become like serial killers. You know, it's a real happy game.
Like in Boston right now.
It's kind of like in Boston right now, yeah. They ain't caught Chris yet, so I'm rooting for you, buddy. And there's a like social credit thing, so there are actually certain parts of like the buildings and stuff you're not allowed to go into until like you are, you know, are useful. And all of the people in the city have lives where they'll go to work and they'll have places they go to like eat, and everybody has an apartment. So every single person you see in the city has like a job, or they'll have like something they do. And they all, you know, they'll have like relationships with other people in the city.
Relationships?
Yeah, they'll like
oh
be
my
friends.
God.
You know, there's
Oh
some
my,
of them are.
Oh my God.
Some of them are boinking. Yeah, it's crazy. But, and I know Chris knows about this. Are there game stores? No, I don't think so. Would you like to enable tutorial text just in case? Yeah, I will just in case. I've watched people play it. I kind of know the general gist of it, but yeah, so people, it is the late 20th century.
Just like Hank.
Hyper-industrialization has swept the planet. The old Bourbon Empire has crumbled, giving way to the United Atlantic States and the first elected megacorporation president in history, Starch Cola. So, America is essentially run by a Coca-Cola company. As sea levels rise, cities have become polluted islands.
Not even a normal cola, a starchy cola.
Yeah, it's starch. Yeah, very, very starchy. Workers dream of escaping to the fields, an exclusive retirement district few will ever see. So that's essentially what we're aiming for, is we want to retire, because that's where, like, I guess you could say the rich, but it's just people with high credit. Rival corporations vie for power and policed by the privatized Starch Cola enforcers. So there's really not like a police force. There's just kind of like a mercenary force. So it's very like RoboCop type thing, you know, where the police force is owned by a corporation. Some say justice now only exists in the shadows. In the shadows of doubt. You see, that was the name. That was the title drop. So, it is this type of art style. It's this like pixelated art style. It's very pretty. It's very cool. Very atmospheric. Apparently the music in this game is like really good. This fire hydrant is actually like in the street. That doesn't seem right.
Bobby, he's so far from you.
Okay, so the city is this is a medium-sized city, but all of this is generated off of a seed. So it's kind of like Minecraft, where a certain seed will make like a certain kind of looking city. But the cities can be big or small. This is a medium-sized one, but all the names and stuff, all the buildings will have like different businesses in them. Some of them will be like hotels. Some of them are like apartment buildings. But most of the people I've seen play this, what eventually happens is that they'll get like so knowledgeable of where everything is that eventually you just kind of know where everything is, which I think is just super kind of just really neat. You can upgrade yourself with like brain enhancer type things. It's very like not Shadowrun. Well, I suppose it's kind of like it's very cyberpunky, or it's kind of like Blade Runner, where you can, or Cyberpunk. You can like put little chips in your head and they'll upgrade you and stuff like that. There's also there's it'll come up when we get there. Yeah, I'll show it when it comes up. But there's gonna be a bulletin board. Yeah, Shadowrun definitely has sideboard. I was thinking like specifically like microchips in the head. I don't remember if that's in Shadowrun, but this game will let you do a like crazy person like note card wall with all the clues and stuff in order for you to figure out the cases, and you can write your own notes and blah blah blah. Again, it'll kind of pop up when we get there.
You mean a murder board?
A murder board. That is what I meant. So I need to get a job. Yeah, Sync Clinic. So that's where you would go if you wanted to like upgrade your character. This game is currently on sale. A hashtag not sponsored.
Doom looking.
Doom.
Doom.
Oh yeah, with the
with
pixelatedness. Yeah, I can see that. And so you can go in here and buy food and stuff like that, and you got to like take care of yourself. They just in the last update they introduced smoking, so now you can smoke. Isn't that great? You are not allowed to
following me.
You're not allowed to loiter because my social credit's not high enough. I'm actually physically not allowed to loiter.
You loser.
Yeah, I know. So I need to go to the quote-unquote police station so I can stop being such a lazy bum and I can get a job. Although I suppose I don't even have to go to the police station. I can just get a job. Anywhere that has a payphone. Yeah, it's the future when there's still payphones. So at payphones, they'll have like bulletin boards like this. Nope. So job listing. So discreet individual, photography skills required. I don't have a camera because I'm too poor, so I can't take that job. Handcuffs required. Suspect may be armed and dangerous, except I can't do that because yet again I do not have enough money. Documents offering some of a rare sync disk tenacity, so has suspected infidelity. So that means somebody is cheating. We might do that one. That one I also require handcuffs. I think this one also requires handcuffs. No vagrancy. I'm not allowed to be a vagrant. They will arrest me.
You should go see if you could steal handcuffs from the police.
You just buy them. And so somebody in this city posted that job. And so when you like drop it off, you might drop it off at like their apartment or something like that, but all these things are connected, which I just think is really cool. And so this starts the murder board where this is the job listing, and then as you find evidence, it'll connect stuff. So the job listing wants me to just call 827-2197. Also, I'm not painting today because I feel like I need a break. I've been painting like nonstop. I'll be sitting with a gemsteader. Ask about Jelani. Make it sharp. Won't be here for much longer. We gotta go. I don't know how to just open that. All right, so this one. So we got to go to Shroud Parade. There's a way to find things. Player. There's a way to search. Where do we gotta go? Where are we going? Okay, here's the police station, by the way. I guess we gotta go through here. I guess he's here somewhere. So there's been a murder. I can't do anything about it because I'm too poor. Alright, so talk to the person sitting with a gemsteader at Shroud Parade. Is the actual... Shroud Parade's the road. Chris, you know stuff. What is a gemsteader? And so, since there's been a murder, the police are going to run off there. They'll actually turn it into a...
You work hard for your money, so make it work hard for you. Just ask your work about our paycheck exchange program. And
They'll actually go and, like, set up a crime scene.
Kensington,
Please investigate my partner, Rosemary Bostic. Find out who they're sleeping with. I don't know much about them. I'll write down everything I know for you. So we got to figure out who it is, and then we got to find some kind of proof. You know, you don't know? All right. Oh, I guess that might be the name of the drink. You might want to take a look around my home. I live at 1401 McLendon Suites. I've told Rose you've come to clean the place, so don't take too long to look suspicious. Okay. There's got to be a way to just open. Okay, so this is the guy that we took the job from. Rosemary is the person we're trying to figure out, right? And so this is the person that she's in a relationship with, and apparently they live here. So I'm assuming that they know each other. So we're going to go here. Which I guess he's just right outside of his apartment. He didn't really make it very complicated. F. Okay, F for case. Alright, so what do we know about the guy? So the person we're looking for, we know 4% of information about this guy. All we know is that he's got short blonde hair, or they, I don't know, it's not specific, we don't know if he. Short blonde hair. That's literally all we know. We just know what color hair he has. Oh, that's great. That's great. And so Rosemary is the partner. We don't really need to know a whole lot about her, but I figure we're probably going to, yeah, so she lives at the same place.
You get a gun or some handcuffs yet?
Kara, I'm trying to figure out infidelity, please. Stop attacking me. We're going to the 14th floor. Oh, so that means that he lives in a nice part of the building, which I might not be allowed to go into because I'm too poor.
Loiterish.
Yeah, so if the cameras see me, it might call the police because I'm bothering people.
Loiterer. Dirty scum.
Yeah, so see, it says echelon zone, so that means this is for rich people. And if the cameras see me, I could potentially get in trouble. So as you can see on this floor, there's only one... There's only one floor, or one apartment.
There's a penthouse.
They got a friggin' dice here. Gee. Okay, so we got fingerprint type A. So we are gonna try and figure out who this extramarital partner is. And maybe, you know, maybe we cause some havoc. But it's very easy to be a criminal in this game. Good thing the light switches are very bright. So these guys have cameras and stuff in their house. I'm allowed to be here, so usually those would, like, summon the police or something like that. So that's type A. These guys have a bandage in the drawer. Charity is a sickness of the weak, guys. Alright, we got a type B. We got a B. So we don't know. The guy that gave us the job could, of course, is probably going to be one of those fingerprints. So their password on all their stuff is, I bet he's a Red Baron too. So if you find their stuff and you want to break into, like, their locks and stuff, most of the time all their passwords are the exact same. So for their stuff, we just remember that it is 2. Count up from 2. So we're essentially looking for a C. We're looking for a third fingerprint to give us some kind of clue. So we know that Rosemary is the person that we're investigating, right? So if we find out where she works, she might be meeting up with the partner at work. Deployment for Rosemary. She works at Qui Parade Dining Car. So we're going to build a We're going to build a bit of a profile on her, because it might help us track the significant other. She can't done me wrong. And right now, this is just giving us information on the people that we are currently working for. And so we know that we want to count up from 2, I believe. Yeah, count up from 2. So we're worried about her. So 2. Check her emails. Look at this month's book, blah, 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 blah. New reads in the collaboration, just waiting to be exported. As always, you will find an order form applied, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, not a big deal. For the attention of Rosemary Bosnick, thank you for telephoning with an inquiry. Here is your quote for the pay. Yep. Notice you asked for a pretty substantial raise, 5%. Wow, that's an interesting number. Let's meet up and discuss how you can earn it. Maybe taking up janitorial duties, unless you've got other suggestions. This might be a attempt to like meet up, so I'm gonna print that out just in case it's her boss that is the cause. Like maybe that was an excuse for them to meet up. And again, we're looking for a C just to make some connections if we do actually bump into this guy. Best best euphemism ever. I'm just checking for clues, guys. I'm just checking for clues. What the heck is that? Sync disk upgrade file. You know, that's fine. It's part of the case. You know, this money, I want to make sure the criminal doesn't find it. I got you 5% right here. Come to diner next Friday. Got a divine bottle of some fancy French word and some delicious gossip to share. Bring Lewis.
Ooh.
Okay, well, there you go.
Gossip and brand.
Yeah, that might mean they're bumping uglies. You know. Kara, do you talk to the people you usually bump uglies with?
Yeah. I do.
She's a weirdo. Don't pay
You don't talk to him?
Don't pay attention to her crazy ideas.
Also, when I know my girlfriend is sneaking around, I tell her to bring her boyfriend over to my house.
Wow.
So she can have some privacy. I go get my nails done.
Nice.
She does it for me, too.
Gleb. Do we know a gleb? They don't have it alphabetized. They don't even know a gleb. Leaving milk on the floor?
She got the job.
Who else was in on it?
Lucas Kronk.
Lucky Lucas?
Yeah, that's him.
So they have two bedrooms.
Man Franklin.
电子可乐，城市生活让你沮丧，需要一点嘶声来提一下精神。来杯淀粉可乐，我们改良后的新配方非常适合居家、工作和娱乐享用，为你提供所需的能量。淀粉可乐。
Alright, so this probably means that they never actually did it here, so they're probably meeting somebody. She doesn't want to tell me her name.
Les gens écoutent. Responsable, fiable, temps réel. Chaque minute de chaque jour.
She doesn't want to talk. How you doing? That's just rude. How much money do I have?
Miss Gill, you've been bothering my pals. I don't think I like that.
Harris,
Or should I call you Angel? Oh, I didn't know you were sweet on me. Let's cut
They don't want to give
small
any money.
talk. You got pep. I like that. They told me that was so. Who
Can I give you
told
money
you?
for that?
The rats?
Uh-oh.
Hey, take it easy.
There ain't nothing for me to do here.
Peaceful party, huh?
They got a hammer.
Party, ain't it? Go climb your thumb.
Okay. So the person that she's been there's a katana just like hanging out here.
If you can take that, I arrest you with a katana.
They don't care if I take it. Apparently, I'm not gonna steal that
That's what you did to Russell.
Oh god. I just took your thing off the. I just wanted to take your boiling key pedal off. That lady just hit me. That wasn't very nice. Also, you can tell this game was made by somebody from England because there's a ground floor and there's a first floor. Which is some kind of crazy European thing. Okay. Where are we going? More than likely that was Rosemary, right? So they live here. That's their password. So next Friday. Come to dinner next Friday. Got a divine ball and some delicious gossip to share. Bring Louis. Gleb. We don't know who Gleb is. But you know he has type A handwriting. That's not very helpful. Alright, so we should probably go where she works. So we're going to go to Q Parade. Q Parade dining car. That's where she works. Gotta chat with Boy BRB. Yeah, man, I'll see you in a second. I got $5. No, I must have more than that. I got $175. I should get a camera. Camera's $85.
Was it gonna help you?
I need to take a picture of the cheater.
Ah.
Kara, who could have done this?
Who could have cheated?
With that lady specifically. The one that punched me for trying to help her with her tea, because the tea kettle was off.
I don't know, but maybe he'll punch you too when you find him. Where am I?
Oops, sorry. I'm the health inspector.
Look at you.
You're lying to me.
It was the camera either way, so.
The camera?
Yeah. Didn't you say you had a camera now?
Yeah. Do you know this person? Rosemary. I work with them. That's Rosemary. They work at here. They work at the place I'm currently standing in. They were around McLinden Suites. Yep, that's where they live. Alright, so They had... So we gotta... Oh, wait, so Gleb is her boss. I was right.
She's cheating with her boss.
She's cheating with her boss. So we gotta find out who Gleb is.
Just like Carla.
Just like Carla. That's nice. Wait a minute. Ma'am, excuse me. Can I borrow you one more time? Do you know this person? We don't have enough information. His name's Gleb. You ever heard of him? There's usually like something on the board that shows you who works here. Oh, there's Rosemary. I'm going behind the counter, don't hit me. Gina. Gleb. Okay, so this is Gleb. So this person's not looking real... Not looking too honest. So what do we know about Gleb? Do we know anything about Gleb? Excuse me, sir. Can we please talk? Do you know Gleb? I saw them somewhere around here. Okay, so Gleb looks like an old lady. Am I gonna buy something? Yeah, I'll buy something. Drink a coffee.
Take a picture yet?
I'm still trying to find out where she is. Gleb looks like a lady. She looks like an old lady. Is there a trash can? Do you know Gleb? Yeah, that's my colleague, Gleb. He loves tea. That's nice. I saw them somewhere around Freeman Projects. Okay. Freeman Projects it is. So, Freeman Projects. So that might be where they live. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have your name? No? Okay. Can you tell me literally everything you know? Oh, okay. Can you tell me everything you know about somebody? Why are you such a jerk? Nobody wants to tell me their name. Do you know Gleb? Saw them about Freeman Projects. Yep, that's where we are right now. Okay. It's awfully rude. Can't even ask for somebody's name. Do you know Gleb? Yeah, that's where they work. I need to know where they live. So we could actually stand outside here and wait for Gleb to walk in. That's generally not looked upon too favorably. I guess we can go check, see if they went to work. Is this by first name or last name? This guy. 1601. You know, it's a good thing they got everybody's address. Can you get rid of clues? Lives on the lives on the 16th floor. These rich people. Unbelievable. I called it though, Carol. Kara's ignoring me, but she knows. Gleb, are you a man? Some people. No, get out of here. Make it worth your while. Not a chance. I don't have $100. Alright, so how do we do this?
Sorry, they were shooting bullets into the White House on my show. What happened?
This is the person right here. I was saying that I picked up on
This
it.
is the cheater?
This is the other.
Leb, the boss. Just like Carla.
I keep saying that. Who's
Carla.
why would anybody here know who that is?
Nobody does except you.
That police officer just walked into their house.
Did the police officer get your guy?
No, he just walked in.
Maybe the police officer's pointing her too.
Who's to say? What is happening? to the door. That cop went in there and then did not come back out.
Telling you, he's doing her too.
Alright, so we gotta get in there somehow, or we gotta, we gotta follow them. Okay, so we got a picture. Where does the cheater live? Who is the partner of? Can you provide evidence? So, how can we provide evidence? I guess this letter might do it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, man, whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about me. Okay, so let's see if we can solve this. So, infidelity case. If we try to resolve it, who is the partner? Gleb. No. It's Gleb. Can you provide evidence? Does this letter... Does that create... Is that enough for evidence? Just so I know what the letter is. Yeah, why would you put your name? Can you provide a photo of the cheater? Where does the cheater live?
But you already found it.
Cause vandalism of the home at the perp by breaking a window.
Hey, Charlie, get me a deck of Holy Smokes.
Lieutenant.
What are you doing here, Gil?
Same thing as you.
Now look here.
Look where? Down to that alderman you're carrying these days?
I should send you the booking.
Oh, what charge?
On whatever the hell charge I please.
Now I'm just stealing stuff.
Tell him I'll be right up.
How do you not have anything to throw?
That was the commissioner. He's on my case, wanting to know where I got 2 cops leaking daylight.
Alright, fine.
And all I keep hearing is your name. Give me one reason I shouldn't book you, Gil.
I'll give you 2. Angel.
Where's the door? This is the bathroom.
Know about Angel.
You walked the fathoms long enough.
How did I lose the door?
The rest. Buy me a coffee and, tell me about it.
This has got to be the door. They locked me in here.
Chaque minute de chaque jour.
No, I'm getting tired of crap.
Gander.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, it's nice to hear your voice, too. Has it been that long? Yes, we must. Thursday. Oh, Thursday, Listen, Gregory, dear, I have a favor to ask. I know I did, but I wouldn't be calling if I had a choice. Now listen, that Jocto
Birth
the
control
little
pills.
one that was found in front of Clip's.
How do you not have anything to throw?
What can you tell me about his teeth? You don't say. Well, yes, of course. And mustard sickness account for it? That's what I thought. Thanks, Gregory, darling. Thursday. Right. I'll call.
When we
You know, I'm a little worried that I might be like kind of being a bully right now. But
来杯淀粉可
how do you
乐。
not have something
咱
heavy
们
to
改良后
throw?
的新配方非常适合居家、工作和娱乐享用，为你提供所需的能量。淀粉可乐给生活增添活力。
Uh-oh. I apparently have a broken bone. Okay, somebody just shot me. I'm being shot. I cannot run. I'm now sleeping.
Are you laying down on the job?
I am, yeah.
Embarrassing me.
I figured out the crime. I just couldn't find anything in his house to throw. Well, we physically could not do that. I was arrested
Wow.
for being a big jerk.
Wow. That's not what you're supposed to do. I don't think that's the point.
Well, I solved a crime, okay?
Did you? Did you get paid?
I'm about to.
Okay.
Even though it's not really technically a crime. I don't think anybody actually broke the law. It was the law of common decency. Let's be honest.
Well, if the spouse paid you to find out, broke their law.
That's true. So let's see if we got it. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't do the vandalism part, but that was optional. We got everything wrong. Who's the partner of Luis? Luis Smith. What? Who's the partner of Luis Messina? Who? Yeah, I don't think we can do it. They changed the name of the person, so I'm not entirely sure we can even figure that one out. Got it wrong, Kara.
It wasn't the boss?
It wasn't even the guy.
Wow. Wow.
Public humiliation. Photography.
In front of everybody.
Discreet individual. Eight, 6, 4, 6, 5. Is it because I don't have any money? It's because I have no money. Sir, may I have $8? Legitimately need a single dollar. We might be in trouble, boys. Wow, she gave me $2.
Ooh.
Sheesh. Payphone at City Hall ground floor lobby will ring at exactly 1:09. Answer it. We ain't got much time.
What? Talking to me?
Well, I need a camera. I got a camera.
Okay. Why do you sound so angsty about it?
I don't know if you know what angst is, Carrie. You keep saying the word. I don't know if you know what it means. Because I need the camera for this job I'm taking. Need a photograph of somebody. There's a briefcase hidden nearby with information about the mark. So they're going to give me some information. I gotta go find it. Deliver it underneath the door at 1002 McLendon Suites. Okay, so that's where we go. Okay, so we got to figure out who this is. What do we know? They're 43. Their shoe size is 13. They're a scientist, and they live on the 5th floor of McLendon Suites. Okay, so we're also delivering it to McLendon Suites, so I assume it's probably a neighbor. McLendon Suites lives in... Okay, so they live on the 5th floor of McLendon Suites. They also live in McLendon Suites. That's great. So they're a scientist. We're looking for a 43-year-old. That's rough. That is rough, Carol. So they live on the 5th floor.
Wow. Trashy.
And I'm going to drink this beer I found on the floor.
Ew.
Oh, for God's sakes. I think I was never there. Did you or Kara see my full tire calls? I did see them briefly. I looked in there real quick, and I did see that you painted them. Yeah, I can take a bigger look at them now. I liked them. I liked what I saw. It was real brief, but I can look at them a little more in depth right now. Cord, you're a friggin' painting machine, man. I don't usually do whips on Thursdays, but I'll make an exception because Cord did a real good job. And we can look at Kara's Pirates, because if I don't, she'll yell at me.
I did paint today.
You did? Oh, did you brighten that up like I suggested yesterday? I was gonna say because it looks like it's coming out more. I like the blade. I like how you went with the black-green thing. That's pretty
They're
cool.
pretty.
You did, yeah. I was gonna say I could notice. Yeah. Do you like it? Do you think it looks better? Could I? I like the color choices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pink and purple. That's a good choice. Ronin Assassin. Classic. Classic. They actually released a new sculpt of this today. Looks pretty good. Oni-san. Bright blue jacket. Are you keeping all the guns white? Keeping all the guns white. Are these done? Yeah, they did release a new one. It's I think it's a Ronin Assassin. Yeah, they are done. I like them. They're colorful. Oh, that jacket's yellow. Sure. It's blue, right? I'm not crazy.
That's different than the one.
That one?
Yeah. It was like completely. I don't know. It looks completely different colors.
That's what I'm saying. Purple pants. I washed it with the. Okay. You hit it with yellow. Got it. I was gonna say, like, I don't know, like, I'm not that crazy, right? That's definitely blue. It looks like a safety jacket. Oh, it kind of looks like David's jacket.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, this looks good. You should be proud of those. Yeah, this model and her, you're gonna get like a ton of work out of. These two are crazy. And there's not a lot of people to see it, so I might redo this later. But Kara did paint another group of pirates. Looks good to me.
I like the light colored wood on the bottom.
Yeah, that looks good. Because all the other ones you had were kind of
Darker,
dark. Right?
yeah. I like the lighter colored.
Alright, so we know that the target lives on this floor. Can we get into the security room? Next week, I'm going to get the gonks and the secondary squad. The ones... You catch that no good tramp yet? No, I actually guessed and we were wrong.
And the next player is up to the plate. 7.3. Less than you'd expect from this long...
Chris, I failed you.
The corps are gonna have something
5, 4,
to
3,
say about that
2.
one.
Security room is just open. Next week, I'm gonna get the gonks in the secondary squad. The gonks, I think, are okay. The one that kind of looks like a geisha. Very, very good. Oh. This is a security room for the business. It's not even a security room for the apartments. I have to force choke you from here. What? Me? What did I do? It's the same thing. These are security rooms for the surrounding businesses. The Gokudo, she is in a suit. Yeah, so there's two of them. One's a dude and the other one is a the lady. They are real good. Oh look, a hobo fire. Yeah. So the they're really good. If you get them up on a higher elevation, they get free shots and stuff. I played against them last weekend, and man, they demolished me. They took my lunch. All right, so I guess we just start knocking on doors. We are looking for someone who is specifically 43 years old. No, it's not even the mechanic. It's their like special ability on their card. They actually, if you do a team inspire, they get a free shot. Can you tell me literally everything about you? Is there a way for me to get a profile on this person? There we go. They're an adult. Wow. That's great. So this is one potential. Is that ability called Overwatch? Hello. Also an adult. You don't look like an adult. You look very short. Can I have some change? No, okay. High ground. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it was called Overwatch.
Are you gonna win this one?
We'll see. So we don't know. Somebody might be in there. No key. Oop. I found a key. That's why it gives a free yellow range shot. Is it specifically yellow? Abigail Miller. We need to know how old this person is. Specifically being 43 is a that's a bit difficult to get off of. These guys pay for Spartan insurance. Okay, so she's 48, so it's definitely not her. Abigail Miller's 25, also not her. So it's not this house. Yeah, it's just a free range shot. It's pretty good. It's vicious if you manage to, you know, just keep the pain going. The guys they come with. Yeah, the Obaki or whatever they're called. They're pretty good. They're real good at just an empty room here with information in it. That's cool. They're real good at disrupting people's plans, because if they have like a shooter that is set up to cause pain, I might need something to eat. They're real good at kind of just like throwing that, throwing the plan out the window, as you say. I don't think anyone lives here. I believe this is what you call an empty apartment building. Okay, so it's not these two, so it's got to be one of the ones, one of the ones here. But how do we get in? Hey, look, a key. What time is it? It's currently 2 in the morning. Currently fighting through a door. I think I'm unconscious. What's wrong with a little bit of B&E? I didn't pay my medical fees, and now they're shooting me with a gun. Man, medical care ain't gotten any easier. Hi. Okay, so, let's get back to what we were doing here. So, I've been shot a few times. I got the living butts kicked out of me. Some could say there's been more illustrious careers, I think. That's probably safe to say. But literally all we know is their age and that they're and their friggin' shoe size, and then what do they do for work? That's rough. That's rough. Do I get to keep the key? I didn't even take the key away from me. Oh, God. I'm what you could call a repeat offender. I'm determined at this point. I just want to know how old you are, lady. Damn. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You think that person would want to, like, move out? Like, there's a guy that broke into my apartment twice and was, like, standing over me while I was sleeping. How does he keep getting in? Maybe you should change the lock. Come on. Give it up.
Alright, are we making any progress over here?
I can't get into the apartment. I'm gonna try again.
Can you just follow somebody?
For what?
To get into the apartment, like... Is it the... I guess it's not the front door you're having issues with, it's like the apartment
It's
door.
the trying to get into their personal information. I got the key. And this will answer if it's that one or the next one. Oh my gosh. That's her, isn't it? It's 5 o'clock. Oh, for the love of God. Hey, my blood is in here. She's 43. It's just her. Okay, so it's got to be her. She's a scientist. All right, so this is her for sure. She makes a lot of money. Okay, so it's definitely her. Yeah, wait. Well, let me save it. Where's the paint? I'm not painting today. All right, this is definitely the person I got to take a picture of, though. So we know she works Zeta Biology. She's not here right now. That's how you escape security right there. You just leap down a floor. Game looks cool. It's about. So you are a detective. Also, how'd your flight go, Mike? Everything happen all right? You okay in Europe? You are a private investigator in a cyber punk-like world where it's like kind of Blade Runner-y, like in an hour. So you had a red eye that was at night. I was thinking that it was in the morning. Everything good? Like you're already, are you there? Yeah, you're already in the terminal. Well, I hope the flight goes well, bud. So these guys have security. It's currently 5 in the morning. Excuse me, ma'am. That's not enough to go on. Is there anybody even here? She can't be here yet. I have been painting the Bozo model for you, Mike. I did the pinstripe thing, so he's actually almost done. It's mostly just a backpack now, which I think will go pretty quick. So he is actually almost done. I've been painting all day, which is why I'm just kind of like not in the mood for it right now. Let's see if she's still at the house. I just gotta take a picture. I know who it is. I just need to find her. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. You just take a picture. You just take a picture of somebody. Without their consent. I know where she lives. I know who it is. There's only one person in this house. But it has to be her. Salud. That's gotta be. Okay, so. Did I not save the picture? Oh my god. So somebody on the 10th floor wanted to know who that was. Very strange. Let's see if we got it. We did it. We're detectives.
Woohoo!
Marvelous.
You solved it.
I got social credit.
Yes. Ooh, 250.
I'm rich. And they gave me $700 and they put the stuff in a mailbox. I take.
What do you need with all your money now?
Maybe I'll buy food.
What about handcuffs?
Yeah, it's coming. It's probably not a bad idea. Guys, I did it. I'm a real detective boy. And I gotta stop the stream at 9:30 because I gotta talk to Tim. That took me an hour and a half to solve a single case. So now, I'm gonna use this thing to upload something into my brain. Nope, please close the thing. Alright, so I got Kaizen V-Love Plus. So what does this do? It gives me physiological perception or socioeconomic perspective. So an advanced vision allows acquisition of personal data to be extracted from citizen mugshots. You will know citizen salary from photo data. That's not helpful. An advanced visual ID system, you will know exact citizen height from photos. I can determine age. I can know their shoe size from a picture. Remove the side effect from this. Oh, what is the side effect? I didn't even know there was a side effect, but we're going to do that one. And then we'll upgrade it. Alright, so as of now, if I look at somebody's picture, I can tell how old they are. And I can tell their height. Cannot afford that. Alright, I should stop by a diner, grab something to eat. Public humiliation. Handcuffs required. Might be armed. Public humiliation. Looking to a business concern. Hi. You need a password. Am I not allowed to buy coffee?
We can't buy coffee. Are we living in The Last of Us?
Very strange.
They look like Lego people, but Lego people if you had to build them out of blocks.
You mean like Roblox?
Sure, but it wasn't the first thing that went in my head.
Park Street. I'll be sitting with a coffee. Ask about Ortiz. Make it sure. Park Street. $701. Alright, what do we got? So we gotta take a picture of someone with long black hair. They work at Hickory Cockroach Cantina.
Ew.
First name initial starts with an S. And partner's first name is Mad Hook. Interesting. Alright, Hickory Cockroach. So long black hair. Hopefully this one will be significantly less violent. It looks like it's closed on account of it being 6 in the morning. People. Pain relief. $10 for a yakisoba pan. And I got a dirty napkin. Ain't got no trash cans. That looks like a trash can. Now I'm just a litter bug. Guy's got a friggin' knife.
have a knife?
No,
The other guy has a knife?
sure does. Alright, so I gotta just burn time. Is there a way? I feel like there was a way to wait. Cheap rooms. 100 a night's that's a little brutal. Let's see if they got. Are there any other hotels? No, there's not. 100 it is. 503. I got a cheap room that's up on the 5th floor. Dang. This is a cheap room, apparently. Alright, what time do bars usually open? We try like 5 o'clock. We didn't actually sleep that long. Seven. Hopefully a bar is open at noon. Message Tim real quick. Been another murder. Alright, so we know that the suspect works here. Long black hair, and their first name starts with an S. How do you even collect that group of information? Affirmations list for the week. You don't need anyone's approval. The door code to my office has been reset to 3367. Her name is personal. Sky O'Donnell. I had to pay her $50 for that. $33. She's got long black hair. Her name starts with an S. And she works here. Gotta love that. Hey, cheese. It don't get much easier than that, guys. She's got a gun. Jesus Christ. I just wanted a picture. At the top floor? She's gonna chase me up here. I took a picture of this lady. She literally pulled out a gun, shot at me, and is now running up to the 17th floor of a building to plug me.
That's aggressive.
She really cares about her personal security. There you go.
What time do you want to leave tomorrow?
Same time I leave every time, so 7.
7.
I gotta leave at 7. We got it! We're the best detective that's ever lived. We can take pictures. I can now purchase an apartment. I have enough. I'm social credit level 2. They trust me enough to live in a building. Man. The times. Cases. Explore reported crime scene, McLinden Suites, collect a case from City Hall. I don't have enough time to do a murder, and I still don't think I have enough, like, stuff to do it. So I think we're going to do one more little side job, and then I'll wrap up, and then maybe I'll play this next Thursday, if anybody's actually interested in it. It's just money. So we could probably get handcuffs now. To a business concern. So this one just gives money. This one gives cartographer a little bit more money. So let's do this one. Do I not have to call? All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. Alright, so we got to arrest somebody who is 26. Oh, yeah, there's a phone. Okay. Suspect. As it want us to. Just. Available. What's the phone number for? He's large. He's got a 12 shoe size. And that's his phone number. So we know his phone number. Okay? Alright, first we should go to City Hall. City Hall. I would like to buy 1 handcuff, please. How much money have we got here? I got plenty. Let's buy some lockpicks. I got a little bit more room. What can I bring? I should bring something to beat butt, because this guy's gonna be armed. So I'm gonna bring a truncheon. I feel like maybe a code breaker is not a terrible idea. Try that. Okay. So we know the guy's phone number. Is there a way to look up somebody based on their phone number? There's gotta be.
You can call 411 and ask the operator.
You can, huh?
Probably from a payphone. That's how I would have done it in the 80s.
Sure. 4, 7, 8, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. I don't. Is that how this works? In the future? Hello? Hi, what's your name? As if I tell you. Have you seen anything weird? Hey, they saw something dodgy looking. They have long black hair. Uh-oh. I saw them today at Stround Pond, or Parade. They were nearby Haas Street. Listen, man, I actually don't care. I was just trying to be nice. Looked pretty manic. They were pretty liquored up. Weren't they lucky? Nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Alright, thank you. How are you doing? Every day's a funeral since Kruger left us. I know. That's what I've been thinking, too. I can't believe it. Salud. 411? Is that a real thing? Yeah, it's got to be a full thing, though. Identify last call. Okay, so... Enter phone number. That's the enforced 91100. Oh, maybe got to put in a bunch of zeros. It's not a real number. Oh, maybe it's. Is it 154000? Okay. Telephone number. 616. Is that the one I just called? No. That's not even the number I just called. Is it 8675309? I don't think so. No. I'm gonna take some free water. Great. Oh, I just dropped it on the floor. You know what? How would you find somebody's phone number? Is there like a... This is essentially the police station. They must know. It's a young adult. Okay. Let's ask the internet. How to find someone with a phone number in Doubt. I called the number and he answered with his first name, but the city directory only this last name. So please. Did mention finding a building's call router number in the basement. There's a box and everything, usually covered by a laser camera. You can pick it up, and then when you call, get exact address and you repeat. Okay, so can I go to the basement here? Do we even have a basement? We don't. So it's a power room specifically? A hospital. It's a bathroom. It'll be upstairs. It's a hospital. So these are like different crime divisions. I'm not gonna get too stuck up on this. I'd like some detective advice. Yeah, me too. Scanning the scene for fingerprints and boot prints can turn up useful evidence. Yeah, no doubt. Briefcase. You got any money? No. Okay. You're dead to me. Oh. Is that? Let me try one more thing. I'm gonna try just like any apartment building. Place doesn't have a basement. No other power. City Hall computer database. That's actually a really good idea. I just read. Right, City Hall. They were saying just use a code breaker to figure out the password for City Hall. Government database. That's what we're looking for. 478-1328. Well, crap. Does this tell you their phone number? Okay, I actually don't know how to access that bit of information. Employee database. Yeah, that only lets you search by name. Okay. Well. I think I literally just locked myself in this room. Can I think I locked myself in this room. What an apt way to end. Okay, Can we unlock the door, please? You know, that's a fine place to end right there. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me if you hung out with me. We might do this again and maybe actually, like, start again. Even this wasn't going too bad, but now I'm trapped in a room and I can't get out. Just gotta do that in this room. What the pass? I log out. 2854. I'm no longer trapped. I knocked on the door. Somebody's coming to answer the door. That's nice of them.
Knock. Are they in the laundry room?
So that is where I am gonna stop it. I might play this a little on my own just to figure out what the hell is happening. But it doesn't seem to be an easy way for me to just get to be able to track somebody by their phone number, but there's got to be a way. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining me. We'll probably play this again. I think Thursdays will be the day I play games if I do play a game. So yeah, I hope you join me in the future. So I am going to say, if you want to support the network at all, you going to bed?
Good night.
Good night. If you want to support the network, please go to our Patreon at Professional Casual Network. And if you want to help me out specifically, you go to the Digital Nomad tier. And if you sign up at any of the $5 tiers or above, you get access to all of the cool things that the network makes, such as all the live play RPGs, the Japapas, the one that people know the network for primarily. So that would probably be the one I'd recommend, and you do get access to it with that tier. And of course, if you want to join me for painting streams, we are here Sunday and Monday doing that, and then Thursdays I'm usually painting. I won't be here next Thursday because I got to do a work thing. But I should be here. I may not be here this Sunday. I think I have something I got to do this Sunday, but we'll see. I may or may not be here this Sunday. But yeah, so guys, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful night. I will see you guys maybe Sunday, but definitely Monday. And I hope you have a wonderful day.